Madam Chair, we do have one special item today to present.
All right, Director Turner, the floor is yours.
Our planning division team is pretty close. Planners are very collaborative. We work well together. We bounce ideas off of each other. And so we couldn't let Eric Porter's retirement go by without acknowledging the important role that he has played on our team for 7 years. Would you mind? Come on, Porter. Come stand by me. Eric Porter joined the community development team while I was still here as a planner. And so we worked together for a couple years. And I got to tell you, the things that stand out when you get to know Eric Porter is his down-home charm. He's very approachable. He is very personable. He jokes with you. He enjoys the public. He's very good at talking and answering questions. We would go on site visits together sometimes, which, in Lake County means you're in the car for like a good 3 hours.
Right.
And so we debated all kinds of stuff, like how much Chardonnay is not better than Viognier, and just about our various experiences. But everything about Porter is lovable and endearing. So now he's getting a little curmudgeonly, and he has decided that he has more important things to do than be a planner. And we're going to miss you.
Thank you.
And I know that you're not going too far. That's another good thing about planners. They can move, they can take other jobs, but we have email and texting. And so we now just have a broader, wider team to bounce ideas off of. And so I know we're still going to be talking to you, Porter. I would like to see if anybody else would want to participate in a moment of public input, if possible.
Absolutely. I would encourage anybody to have, to take some time and acknowledge or, I don't want to say roast, but but come up and say something for Eric. I definitely encourage it. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Karen Mantelli. I have had the pleasure of working with Eric several times, and I can attest to the fact that he does have a good sense of humor, and he's always been very knowledgeable and helpful to get me on track, but he always does it with a, how about you just do this and then just do it. He doesn't mess around when he does tell you things, but he has always been very helpful. So congratulations on your retirement, Eric, and I think you will be missed here. But I have had the pleasure of working with this funny man.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Rick Tooker. You may have heard the story before, maybe others haven't, but the cycle of life. 35 years ago, I became a planner out of grad school, and I attended, my first job was Carmel by the Sea. And the very first day I started, this gentleman was sitting next to me because it was his very first day as well. I came to the city 3 years ago, to the county, other cities here in Lake County, 3 years ago to work on some projects, and I only ran into you because of sheer coincidence.
Wow.
No idea Eric was here. So again, Cycle of Life, congratulations on your retirement. I retired for all of about 3 months and then got so bored and take up other jobs. Hopefully you're not as dumb as I am, because it's not as fun as retirement. So congratulations to you.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you. Anybody else? Thank you. Go for it, Mary. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Good morning, Commissioners. Mary Claiborne, Associate Planner. I started with the Community Development Department a little over 3 years ago as a technician, and there was a lot to learn. And in that amount of time, Eric was my go-to guy. He was the one that taught me how to perform a tribal consultation, how to write a draft initial study, how to adjust conditions of approval that are specific to the project. And without Eric's knowledge and guidance, I wouldn't be the planner that I am today. So thank you, Eric.
Wow. All right. She's just following the lead, yeah.
Never been on this side, actually. Michelle Ayers, principal planner. I too started as a planner in 2017, and Porter was here. I think you were hired just before me, or maybe just around the same time. And although I grew up in Ukiah and generally in the area, planning in Lake County was new to me, and Porter was definitely, as well as Mireya as a planner, were two of the people that I shadowed a lot and learned a ton, and they were always welcoming with open arms. But the thing I like the most about Porter, besides everything else that everyone has already said, is that he's very solution-oriented. And I think that's so important in planning. As long as we're following the code, we want to be solution-oriented and approachable and friendly. So that's something that I really take away from my time here with Porter. So we'll miss you for sure.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. My name is Trish Turner. I'm an assistant planner with the Community Development Department. Eric, so I started as an office assistant in the Community Development Department. I worked up to planning technician. And when I became a planning technician, I didn't know anything about the zoning ordinance or much about anything. And every time I came to ask Porter, Porter would show me where it was in the code so I can learn the code. And today I can recite the code substantially because of this man right here. And we rode together for 2 years as we commuted to work and stuff like that. And I really got to know you as a person. I didn't want to come up because I'm going to cry.
It's okay.
Because you're going to be very well missed, Porter. We love you.
Anybody else? Do we by chance have any hands in the Zoom room, Sam? I don't want to leave anybody out. We do. Oh, excellent. Makowitz, maybe?
Okay, Donna, I'm giving you permission to speak. If you can just go ahead, it looks like you should be able to speak now.
Good morning, Donna. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can now. Donna Makowitz, Redbud Audubon, and I would like to thank Mr. Porter for always offering advice, fast communications, and he will definitely be missed. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna. I'm not sure if you heard him, but he did say thank you as well.
And is there anyone else in the Zoom room? I don't see any other hands at this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Take one last glance for our citizens' input for Eric Porter's retirement. All right, I'll close public and I'll bring it back. Hey, I like that. I'll bring it back to the commission just so we can have our opportunity to speak. Commissioner Hess, if you would.
Yes, Eric, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure working with you.
And
Hi, Eric. Everardo Chavez here. Just want to say thanks. I remember when I first came on the job here, it was in 2021, and I remember all your reports and how you would come up here, and you just knew what to say, and every question that we had, you knew how to answer it and where to cite it. So it was really helpful as a new planning commissioner up here to hear and see your knowledge about everything that we go over on the planning commission. So thank you.
But Solon Brown, I just want to add, Eric, a couple of months ago, we were talking up in the parking lot, and he had mentioned this day was coming. Mm-hmm. And I had mixed emotions and feelings. I was happy for Eric, but at the same time, I felt a little sadness because prior to sitting on the planning commission as a tribal historic preservation officer, I worked a lot in coordination with Eric And I have to agree that he was always solution-oriented in his work. Easy to talk to, even when there was hard conversations that need to be had, he was easy to talk to. And so when I heard he was retiring, I thought, oh, no. We finally have somebody from my perspective that understood tribal consultation and the tribe's role. And when I heard in his voice that he was going, I was like, oh man, like it's taken all of this time. And I felt like that one of the best advocates for the tribal community was going to be leaving. And so I celebrate you today, Eric. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for the relationship we've created, not only in my previous role, but as a commissioner. You always have good solutions, you're easy to talk to. And the one thing that I really love about your character is that if there was something that was done wrong, you admitted it and corrected it and find a way to correct it. So mistakes didn't continue to happen. And that wasn't often, but you were approachable and it was easy to have that conversation. So I thank you and wish you nothing but the best in your retirement.
Eric Porter. I know I personally appreciate all that you have brought to the Planning Commission since I have been here. I'll echo what Commissioner Chavez has said. Your reports and your presentations were always very detail-oriented, very to the point. I looked forward to your presentations. So thank you for all of that. But what I want to thank you most for is what you've done to the planning department. Look at the impact that you've had on all of these young individuals. You're a mentor, and they will never forget what you brought to them. You've had people that have probably started answering phones that are now proud and now they're planners, associate planners. You have people that are taking their knowledge and their education to other departments and other counties. But neither here nor there. That is what good structure is based on. Good leadership, it trickles down, and you will be missed on that note. But your legacy will live on, and they know how to get a hold of you if they have questions. And we appreciate all that you've done. It's been a pleasure. All right, Sam, do you want to get a picture? All right. Anybody who staff, if there's anybody from staff that would like to be a part of the photo with them, I invite you to go ahead and stand with them. Okay. Yeah, if we stand.
Yeah, we stand in line. Let's see this.
We can be in the back. Tell us what you want us to do.
Should we get it?
Can you see us?
Should we climb on the desk?
You can see us. Can you see? If we're closer? Yes.
Oh!
I found you.
All right, get high. Okay, ready? I can't see very well. So I'm gonna stick a phone.
We'll just go for
Is
it.
everybody smiling?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Right. Cool. Thanks, guys.